Hello and welcome, Align Tribe. I am Angie Love, the spiritual sis, gratitude goddess, manifesting mystic, and energy empress. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow along on this journey. And know that I am so glad that you're here. Today, I wanted to talk a bit about self care and self love. Oftentimes, people are like, aren't those the same thing? There are some overlap, but they're very different in many ways. So, self love is a very intentional and internal connection and relationship that you have with yourself. Often, this looks like having self compassion, practicing self forgiveness, being mindful and intentional about your self talk, the beliefs that you hold true to be valid about yourself, right? And ultimately practicing self acceptance. So basically, all of the things that you're expected to extend to others in order to be a good and kind person, you should also make sure that you are mirroring those things back to yourself. Self care, on the other hand, has everything to do with activities and practices that you can use to invest in yourself. And usually, this is to improve yourself holistically. And it can vary between physical, emotional, and mental health investments, some others as well. So, this can look like waking up early so that you can journal and practice gratitude before you get your day started. This can look like eating healthy, taking care of your body, drinking herbal teas, making sure you get those greens and chlorophyll, working out, right? Taking walks, yoga, meditation. These are all those different practices, right? And it can also look like getting your nails done, getting your hair done. I don't know about you, but whenever I get my hair done, or I go get my feet done, or my nails done, or if I do my feet and nails myself, because that's usually what I do, unless it's a special occasion, I feel amazing. It feels good to take care of me and to not expect that from others because I can pour into me, right? So, self care is about how you balance self love, right? Because self love is about loving yourself without conditions and limitations. These are the practices that may look like shadow work. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to look at yourself in the mirror and to find areas that you can improve on and look at the things that you are not doing so well and the ways that you are not showing up as your best self. Yes, it can be a bit of an ego death, and sometimes it will hurt your feelings. It will definitely hurt your feelings. I know shadow work hurts my feelings a lot. Um, but I partake in it, right? Because I want to improve how much that I can practice self acceptance, right? I want to be self aware of the things that trigger me, right? My trauma responses, so that I can be mindful and make different and more healthy decisions, even when I'm triggered, when I'm hurt, right? Even when my ego screams, act out, sis, you're a Gemini, show them. And I'm not perfect. I am a spirit having a human experience. So sometimes when my Gemini twin says, show them, sis, I do just that. However, most of the time I am working on making better choices and not feeling like I have to get my lick back, right? Trusting that my divine angels, ancestors, and spirit tribe got my back because I know they do. And I know a thing or two about karma, and it doesn't skip anybody, literally doesn't skip anybody. So I kind of just sit back and allow, nature to take course and for universe and spirit to do what they are going to do because I don't have to do that. You just don't have to. So, self love is about unconditional love for yourself, pouring into yourself. And it has nothing to do with anything external. It's loving yourself relentlessly for who you are, your quirks, your shortcomings, the things that are not so cute and so hot about yourself. Really, truly just embracing all of who you are, right? Because we are all uniquely created. And that's the beauty of individuality, right? Self care, like I said, is how you balance self love and it's how you avoid burnout in life. Man, life be life, and life be life, and most of the time for most of us. So, to prevent low energy and low motivation, um, and unwanted emotions, you have to practice self care, right? And even if you're unable to prevent those things, whenever they do come up, being able to be aware so that you can recognize, I need to practice some self care. I need to do something to pour into myself, right? I'm running low. I'm facing depletion. I need to fill back up. Self love, ultimately, though, in my opinion, is more important than self care because even if I can't go get my hair and my nails done and go on vacation, because that's how I self care, I take a trip. I do other things too. I have like a foot spa in my apartment. I love spiritual baths, especially around the full moon and new moon. I can make videos about those rituals. If you all would like, comments and let me know. Um, but for me, self love is what sustains it all. You can do all the self care in the world, but if you are not loving yourself, mm, mm, let's sit with that. You can do all of the self care in the world, but if you are not loving yourself, you are truly missing out on all that is you, all that is beautiful, all that is divine, all that is purposeful, right? Why would you want to miss out on you? Do you understand what all it took for you to be created, for you to be in this world, in this matrix, at this time, doing what you're doing in the way that only you can do it, no one else? Don't waste that, right? We don't want to waste that. Absolutely not. So, all in all, make sure that you are loving yourself. We all know the phrases, but they're true. Nobody can love you the way that you can, right? If you are feeling like, I'm drained, life is not going the way I wanted to, life is kicking my behind, people are not pouring into me the way that I deserve, things are lining up the way that I had hoped, pause, be intentional, go inward, do your inner work, practice loving yourself, get silent, be still, and be intentional. I recommend journaling because I love journaling. I literally have journals everywhere. Um, I have learned that writing is a very intuitive and spiritual act that helps me to process my thoughts, emotions, and truly understand what is happening internally. It is also how I make sense of what is happening externally. When things aren't adding up and the math is not mathing, right? It has also been helpful for me to use journaling and writing exercises to manifest, right? To co create and to design the reality that I desire, that I want to live in, to reach my highest timeline, right? My highest self, who I refer to as a high priestess and goddess. So, Do the work, turn inward, be still, practice self love, and don't let anybody make you feel bad about practicing self care. Because one thing about me is I'm going to take a trip, I'm going to be ducked off somewhere, focusing on myself because I am such an introvert. I love being at home. I like to pop out every once in a while, but I really love being at home. And so don't let people make you feel bad about practicing self care and having boundaries and practicing self love and pouring into yourself. That's okay. That's what you're supposed to do, right? I hope this video was helpful. Please go into the comments and let me know what resonated, what didn't, and why. And let me know if there are any topics that you would like to see me post a video about. I love to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to follow along. And as always, remember that love is the highest frequency. May you center it and align your life path to embrace it daily. Peace and love. I am Angie Love. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm excited to share with you all that I am now a part of the affiliate network for Aura Align. Please check the description box and go check out some of the items. I think you're going to love them. I received my 2025 astrology planner. I have been using these planners for the past 2 to 3 years. Gorgeous. Make sure you all go to the description box and check out our line. Beyond planning, this serves as a manifestation guide to help you co-create and design your dream life and bring it into fruition. Click the link to shop now. You will not regret it. Thanks for supporting our line shop.